Good evening. You're watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Wednesday, February 2nd. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. Cayman boxer Hepzibah Angel will be competing in the 73rd International Boxing Tournament Stranja this year. Angel has returned to training camp in Ireland and will travel to Bulgaria in February for a week to prep for the tournament. The Cayman Islands Boxing Association shared that the tournament will host boxers from around the world and is an excellent opportunity for Hepzibah as she prepares for the Commonwealth Games in July 2022. Saxon Insurance Company is offering a cash reward of $5,000 for information leading to the identification of a material witness to a 2019 fatal accident involving a school bus and a motorcyclist. A 35-year-old Jamaican national living in Cayman, Sean Ryan Noel, was killed in the crash. Anyone that may have information or witnessed the accident, please call 749-2630. The Ministry of Investment, Innovation and Social Development has announced a strategic partnership with Cayman Finance, the industry body which represents the Cayman Islands financial services industry. The partnership will be focused on strategic promotion and developing bespoke messaging and public relations campaigns tailored to key audiences, including opinion formers, policy makers, and other stakeholders. The ministry has supported Cayman Finance with $350,000. The Honorable Minister Andre Ebanks commended the new partnership. Public Health has issued guidelines and a new online platform for persons to check their eligibility for isolation release when testing positive for COVID-19 on exit PCR. These guidelines for potential release are only for persons whom have completed their full isolation period, are asymptomatic, and are within certain CT values. For more information, visit explore.gov.ky/coronavirus. The Department of Public Health advises the public to isolate and avoid contact with other people if you have tested positive in the Cayman Islands until otherwise. There are no exceptions, including to shop for groceries and other necessities. Vaccinated persons are required to isolate for 6 days and become eligible for an exit PCR test on day 7. Unvaccinated persons are required to isolate for 9 days and become eligible for an exit PCR test on day 10. There are also protocols for other members in your household. For more information, visit explore.gov.ky/coronavirus. Now over to Renee Stamp for updates on regional news.
The Caribbean Court of Justice has ruled that a man can rape another man in Barbados after a Bajan magistrate dismissed a rape matter, claiming that a man cannot rape another. The judge said the man should instead be charged with buggery based on Barbados laws. The matter was taken before the CCJ by Barbados Commissioner of Police after having the matter also thrown out in the Court of Appeal. The alleged rape offender was charged with the offense allegedly committed in August 2015, but was freed before his trial started hearing evidence after the magistrate ruled that the charge of rape did not extend to anal intercourse between men. A second of Crystal Cruises' ships was diverted to Bahamas on Monday as the company tries to avoid a U.S. judge's order to seize one of its vessels in a legal dispute over fuel bills. Crystal Cruises diverted the Crystal Serenity last month after the judge issued a warrant to seize the vessel if it entered U.S. waters. The Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, launched a campaign to increase awareness on newborn care in the Caribbean and Latin America on Tuesday, as there continues to be a high rate of infant mortality in the region. According to PAHO, some 255 babies less than a month old die every day in the Caribbean and Latin America.
Thank you, Renee, for those updates on regional news. Now moving on to international news, Whoopi Goldberg has been suspended for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful Holocaust comments made on the ABC talk show The View. The comedian and actress, who is also a co-host of the show, repeatedly said during an episode of the show that aired on Monday that the Holocaust was not about race. She later apologized. The U.S. Army said on Wednesday that it would immediately begin removing soldiers who have refused the coronavirus vaccine. In a statement, Secretary of the Army Christine Wormuth described the action as necessary for Army readiness, adding that unvaccinated soldiers present risk to the force. The vast majority of service members have complied with the Pentagon's August order mandating coronavirus vaccinations, but a small percentage has refused, risking removal from the military. Teslas are unexpectedly slamming on their brakes in response to imagined hazards, such as oncoming traffic on two-lane roads. The phenomenon known as phantom braking has been a persistent issue for Tesla vehicles. The automaker was forced to recall a version of its full self-driving software in October. The automatic emergency braking system was said to be triggered by the software update. Complaints soared after the recall and remain elevated, signaling continued owner concern. There's a new Starbucks in town. Tourism Minister and MP Kenneth Bryan, along with Minister for Investment and Innovation Andre Ebanks, welcomed the business opening in the town center, Monaco Towers, on Tuesday. Starbucks manager Deron Smith said the business was happy to be a part of the Grand Cayman community. That's all for today's news. This is Misha Allinger. Thank you for watching and stay safe.